Blackflies. Written by Robert Munsch. Illustrated by J. Ojic. Helen got up very early one morning, looked out the window, and said, "No snow! The snow is all gone! I love springtime!" She opened the front door and heard, "Nee!" "Oh no," said Helen. "It's the mosquitoes and the blackflies. They're here. Ah!" She ran and hid under her bed. Then she got an idea. "I think," she said, "that I will see how bad the bugs really are." So she went to her little sister and said, "Megan, could you go outside and tell me how cold it is?" "Well," said Megan, "I guess I can, but when I get to come back, I get to watch my TV show." "Yeah, no problem," said Helen. So Megan opened up the front door and ran outside in her pajamas. 16 gazillion blackflies and mosquitoes landed on her. Megan yelled, "Ah!" The 16 gazillion blackflies and mosquitoes carried Megan up and carried her across the road to the black spruce forest where the wolves and bears live. "Oh dear," said Helen. "The bugs are worse than I thought." Then Helen's father came downstairs and said, "Where's Megan?" "Well," said Helen, "I think Megan is in the woods in her pajamas." "In her pajamas?" yelled Helen's father. "I'm going to go and get her right now." And he ran out the door in his pajamas. Helen said, "I don't think that's a good idea." 16 gazillion mosquitoes and blackflies jumped on him, picked him up in the air, and carried him across the road to the black spruce forest where the wolves and bears live. "Good heavens," said Helen. "I have to do something." So she looked for bug spray. She found a can that said "really yucky bug glitch" and gave a spritz and said, "Ugh, yuck, but not strong enough." She found another can that said "super strong, really yucky bug glitch," gave it a little spritz and said, "Yuck, but still not strong enough." So she found another can that said "super strong, extra yucky, even knocks out wolves bug glitch," gave a little spritz and said, "Yuck, gleh, oh, that's strong enough." Then Helen ran across the street and into the woods, spraying the bug spray in front of her. She came to a big pile of blackflies and mosquitoes. From underneath, something was yelling, "Ow! Ah! Ow! Ah!" Helen sprayed the pile for a while, and finally the blackflies and mosquitoes flew away. Underneath was a wolf. and Helen was spraying the bug spray right into the wolf's face. The wolf yelled, "Yuck! Glack! Ugh!" and fell over. "I'm sorry," Helen said. Helen walked some more, and she came into a bigger pile of black flies and mosquitoes. From underneath, something was yelling, "Ow! Ah! Ow! Ah!" Helen sprayed the pile for a while, and finally the black flies and mosquitoes flew away. Underneath was a bear, and Helen was spraying the bug spray right into the bear's face. The bear yelled, "Ugh! Yuck! I'm sorry, bear," Helen said. Helen walked some more, and she came to another pile of black flies and mosquitoes. From underneath, something was yelling, "Ow! Ah!" Helen sprayed that pile for a while, and finally the black flies and mosquitoes flew away. Underneath was Megan, and Helen was spraying the bug spray right in her face. Megan yelled, "Yuck!" and ran around bumping trees. "I'm sorry," said Helen. Helen and Megan went further into the woods until they found another big pile of mosquitoes and black flies. It was jumping up and down, yelling, "Ow! Ah! Ow! Ah!" "I hope," said Helen, "that this is my dad. I do not want to meet another bear." Helen sprayed that pile for a while, and finally the black flies and mosquitoes flew away. There was Helen's dad, and Helen was spraying the bug spray right in his face, and he yelled, "Ugh! Yuck! I'm sorry, Dad," said Helen. And then they all stood still and heard a sound like this. That was 64 gazillion mosquitoes and black flies ready to come back because they had decided that they liked the bug spray. "Run!" yelled Helen's dad, and they all ran really fast through the woods, across the road, through the front yard, and into the house. Whew. Then, after breakfast, they all came out wearing bug jackets and bug hats and went for a walk in the woods because it was, after all, springtime. But, unfortunately, there were no hats or jackets to keep away bears. The end.